And so I guess then, Greer, like finally, if you could go back to the beginning of your journey with MedArrive, what sorts of things might you change now that you have the luxury of hindsight?
Yeah, that's a great question. So, I think we had in MetaRive 1.0, first version of the company, great culture of lots of people working together to make decisions, and probably too many people inside the leadership team all making decisions together and trying to have consensus.
Mm.
Probably too many. So at one point, we just had a lot of people that had different opinions where we would debate and decide. And we did a good job of debating and deciding and having a positive culture. But I think sometimes we took too long. And I think sometimes we said yes to too many things. And so I think that's always a challenge. And for me, working in a startup, BetterEye was my first startup. And it is very exciting to be part of a culture where people who are early in their career are in amazing roles, making tons of decisions and entering the debate. I do see there's such beauty in that, right? Because in my career, I remember for the first like 15 or 20 years of my career, if my boss was in the room, I didn't have a speaking role, right? I was supposed to
Hmm.
be quiet. So it's amazing to be part of this world where people can be early career, super smart, and just jumping in and making all these decisions. But I think the downside of that culture is that at the end of the day, people have to make a decision and move forward. And sometimes those decisions have to be quick. And so you might not be able to have perfect consensus or everyone has their voice in the room before you sort of decide where you're going to run. And so I think balancing that is a challenge.